Welcome back to the Fearless Females Voice podcast, where women's stories and experiences are shared to empower and inspire others. I wanted to come on here today and share my thoughts and views on confidence. I've briefly touched on confidence before on other episodes, but I wanted to dedicate this one specifically for this topic. As part of Fearless Females, I've been speaking to many different women, and I love hearing all of the wins and the challenges that they have facing and helping them overcome them, and also understanding how they're getting on. But one of the most common challenges that I hear women talk about, and I'm probably talking around 98% of the women that I've spoken to, is confidence. They say the challenge is confidence. They say that they're lacking confidence. They say they don't have enough confidence. So what does confidence even mean? So I probe a bit further, and it could be the confidence to speak to others, the confidence to speak up in meetings at work, the confidence to start a business, the confidence to wear a certain outfit, the confidence to network, the confidence to raise their prices. And the list goes on. There are so many different things that women are lacking confidence in. Confidence is something that can really hold us back. But if we break it down, what is confidence? So let's imagine this. You're in a room and a confident woman walks in. You don't know who she is, but you look at her and you think, wow, she's confident. Now, describe that confident woman. Have a think and give that exercise a go. I'd love to hear what you think a confident woman that walks into the room is. Now, some may say that she's stunning or has the best body. Others may say that she has an aura about her, a certain energy. Some may say, oh, she's wearing a beautiful outfit and amazing jewelry, which shows her confidence. When I was younger, I used to think a confident woman was someone who had a lot. I related confidence to how you present yourself. But I definitely found out later on that that was completely the wrong kind of version of what a confident woman is. So let's go more into confidence and what truly makes someone feel that way. Here's a quick story about me and my journey with confidence. So I used to be a shy girl when I was younger. I remember not talking to many people and keeping myself to myself. There's videos of me just being really shy and awkward. And this is when I didn't really know who I was, as well as know how to come out of my shell. I remember being nervous when starting university, as I wasn't really open and I didn't know how to approach it, how to meet new people. It was pretty much me being thrown into the deep end. Meeting new people, making new friends, living on my own. This is something that I'd never done before, but I eased into it. And over the last 10 years, I'd say my confidence has grown massively. It's come through my life experiences. It's come through living on my own. It's come through traveling on my own. It's come through meeting new people, taking risks, making bold decisions, and being comfortable in my own skin. Let's face it, if we remove fear, self-doubt, and limiting beliefs, you're pretty much left with confidence. And confidence can come in different forms. So some people may tend to lean more towards the arrogant side of confidence, whereas others may lean towards the self-assured side. And for me, it's all about being self-assured. So when I was working in the corporate world, I also struggled with my confidence when I started because I was new to the industry. I was new to the team. I was new to the type of work. And I was also in a very heavily male-dominated environment. I was the only female on the team. I was the only female in an environment with hundreds of different men. And I remember once when a male colleague of mine who had the exact same experience as me and was in the exact same job position opened up to me about promotions and pay rises. And I found out that he was earning more than me for doing pretty much the exact same thing. And when I asked him about it, He said that when he was getting his promotions, when he was told that he was getting a promotion, he fought for a larger pay rise. He just asked for more. It was simple. And I sat there and I was thinking, wow, I didn't even know that was something that you could do. And he said, yeah. He told me what he'd noticed is that women find it more difficult to ask for more money, or they just accept what's given to them. He told me to be bold and confident in my approach to asking for a pay rise. And after this pep talk, I was actually put up for promotion and I received the promotion. And when I did, I decided to do things a bit different. So I booked in a meeting with my new manager to ask for more money. I was thinking to myself at the time, oh my God, am I coming across being cheeky or not being grateful for this opportunity? But in fact, I was actually thinking for everything I was doing that I deserved more. I deserved to be valued. I'd done so much for the company. So I changed my mindset around it. And this helped me remove the fear around asking for a pay rise. So I went in and I had the conversation. I actually had to practice what I was saying to make sure I was coming across in a confident way and not stumbling when I was having the conversation. And my manager actually completely understood because he'd been in a similar position in his career early on when he was also doing the same. And he discussed it with HR. And a long story short, I got the pay rise. This would never have happened if I didn't ask. They would have given me what they had intended to. So it goes to show we need to have the confidence to take charge and ask for what we want, or we won't get it. So here are some traits which I think confident people have and how you can also build them and incorporate them into your life. So number one, confident people don't seek validation from others. They find their happiness from within. They won't care what others say or what others think. For example, when I do my social media content, 9 times out of 10, I don't dress up. I don't put makeup on because I rarely wear makeup. And I don't even sometimes brush my hair. Why? Not because I can't be bothered or I'm trying to make a statement. It's just who I am. I feel comfortable in my joggers and hoodies. I feel comfortable not wearing any makeup. Now, that's me being self-assured with myself. I don't care if someone has something bad to say about my appearance, whether it's my clothes, my face, my hair, because that's on them. This is who I am. And I wouldn't change this for someone else. I wouldn't change and start doing things differently just because someone has a comment to make. I'm also very happy that my husband Akash accepts me for who I am. And this has helped me be me even more. So when I do come on stories or do my posts without makeup or hair done, I never mention it or make a point out of it because I don't need to. I don't need to get validation from others saying, well done, or that's so brave. I've seen that happen before, and that's absolutely fine for other people. But again, I'm so comfortable in my own skin that I don't need to share anything more than my message of what I'm speaking. By the way, this isn't me saying there's a right or wrong. If you want to dress up or wear makeup to show up on social media, that's absolutely fine because that's just who you are. And this is the point. You're comfortable in your own skin. You do you. That's how you feel and what makes you confident. That's absolutely fine. So the main message is you do you and you're assured within yourself. The second trait for confident women. So confident women know themselves. What does this mean? If you know your values, your strengths, your beliefs, what you enjoy, what makes you happy, then you're going to be able to make decisions and choices in alignment to yourself. Being aligned to yourself will automatically make you feel good. You'll be setting the boundaries to say no to the things you don't want to do or no to the people that you don't want to meet. You start prioritizing yourself and your happiness. Now, this for me took a while to uncover. It was back in 2013 after I'd had my breakup with my ex-partner that I was feeling a bit lost. I didn't really know who I was because I was caught up in the relationship and letting that impact my true self. I had friends around me telling me that I wasn't my usual bubbly self, and the relationship really did drain me. It was a challenging time, but I had to snap out of it. I was racking my brains trying to figure out how to find myself again. So, what did I decide to do? I booked a one-way ticket for just me to Costa Rica. I was buzzing and scared at the same time, but I was thinking, you know what? I need to explore. I need to see what is out there. I want to meet new people. I want to get a new perspective and try new activities. I wanted to live life. So I ended up doing a 3-month trip around Central America. And there's something really magical about connecting with people around the world and being in an environment where people are on the same journey and wavelength as you. I stayed in hostels and met some amazing people who I still keep in touch with today. I was exposed to new things, new thoughts, new concepts, and it made me feel alive. I remember crossing borders by foot from one country to another, and there being soldiers with guns in no man's land. I remember catching 3 buses to get to the middle of a jungle road to then catch another bus to get to the border. I have too many stories to tell, but from that whole experience, I was able to test myself, to push myself, to understand how I could cope when things go wrong, or how I would feel when I'm scared about something. What would I do? How would I react? Anyway, going back to the original point, knowing yourself and expressing this in any form is what a confident person does. You don't need to go solo traveling to get this same experience. There are other exercises that you can do to help identify who your true self is. And this is something that coaching really helps with. The right questions being asked to you to understand what it is that you are. Who are you? One exercise that I'd highly recommend you do is a SWOT analysis to help with this. This helps you uncover your strengths, your weaknesses, opportunities, and the final one is threats, but you can think of it as tasks. This is a great exercise. You can draw a quadrant on a page. So just 2 lines, one vertical, one horizontal. So you've got 4 quadrants, and you can start thinking about all these things. What are you good at? What aren't you good at? What is an opportunity for you? It's something I'd highly recommend you do. The third trait is that confident people are always working on themselves. The road to confidence is a journey. It's not just a one-hit wonder or a one-stop. It takes time, and you build confidence as you experience more. I talked about confidence myths in one of my podcasts, and I think it ties in quite nicely here. One of the myths is that confident people are always confident. Now, this isn't quite the case. Everyone has their down days, every single person. No matter how much you think someone has their S word together, it may only be 90% of the time, or 80% of the time, or 70% of the time. So remember, it's a continuous process. But that doesn't mean to say that that woman is not confident. She can still be confident and still have dips, still have down days. That's absolutely fine. So I read books, I speak to new people, I travel on my own, I do things on my own, I speak at events. Why? Because I want to continue pushing myself and exploring areas of confidence. Once you think you've nailed something, the chances are it will evolve and you have to try it again. Because the next time you try it, you may fail. If you fail, how are you going to deal with that? So continue on and put in the work. Number 4, the 4th trait is confident people look after themselves. I mean, mentally, physically, and spiritually. To put things into perspective, I've always looked after my health. So, in terms of my physical body, I haven't really fluctuated my weight since I was probably about 18 or so. This is because I love my body and I respect it. I intuitively eat so that I feel good. When I look in the mirror, I love what I see. That's a part of my confidence. My fitness journey has been going on for around 2 to 3 years. And I can truly feel the benefits from exercising. Honestly, like if you look after your body, it will contribute towards your self-esteem and make you feel more confident. I've also been on my spiritual path for a while now, but I still class myself as new to this. I'm learning and trying to understand more as I go along. So it may sound obvious, but look after yourself. Put in some time to yourself, to your self-care, to exercising, to cooking nutritious meals and going for walks. All of these things will impact your mood, your thoughts, and overall, your confidence. Number 5, the fifth trait is confident people don't seek attention. There's a common myth about the most confident person in the room being the most loud person, or that introverts aren't confident. This is such a load of rubbish. It doesn't matter how loud you are, or how much designer clothes you wear, or what jewelry you have on, and how you look. This links back to point number 1 about getting happiness from within and being comfortable in your own skin. I've been raised in such a humble family, so no matter how successful my family members are, you'll never really know. They keep their wins to themselves and get on with things. I've obviously come across people who show their successes through materialistic items, and that's absolutely fine. If someone wants to do that, that's fine. This may just mean that that person enjoys that, and it's nice to show something for the successes that you've gained. However, I've also come across people who show their successes through materialistic ways, and this sometimes is a sign of insecurity, or they also let their egos get in the way. Alternatively, they may just not know any different. So it is what it is. My power comes from within, comes from my words, comes from my energy and my aura. So I hope this has given you some more insight into confidence. And the key message is be yourself, know yourself, and invest in yourself. That's the best advice that I can give to you from my experiences around how to build confidence. I hope you've enjoyed the listen, and I'd love to hear from you about your experiences with confidence. Where are you at on your journey? Drop me a DM or email if you've enjoyed the listen, or if you'd just like to have a chat. Oh, and one more thing. I have a free Stuck to Success quiz on my website, which allows you to assess more about where you're at on your confidence journey. You can check out the quiz on my website at www.fearlessfemales.me. Oh, and one more thing. I'd love to have your support on this podcast and give me a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts if you've enjoyed the listen. That's all for now, and I'll see you on the next one.